Right, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to ECW Retro Review from the episode of January 12th, 1998. This episode was actually pretty well put together event. Really enjoyed the episode. There was a lot of great action involved. Some good competitors were involved in these matches. There was about 4 matches in this whole entire card in this episode, and all the matches were pretty much entertaining. A few of the matches were kind of dull, boring, and a little bit, for instance, the 6-man tag team match, which was the first match on the event. Axel Rotten, Balls Mahoney, and Tommy Dreamer defeated the FBI, Little Guido, Tommy Rich, and Tracy Smothers. This match didn't attract my interest all that much. It wasn't a whole lot that I remember from watching this event. I watched this about a couple of days ago. I wasn't too intrigued by this event. Or for this match, excuse me. This match was actually this was the worst match out of the 4. And I really didn't catch my eye too much. I'd give it a 1 out of 5 stars, but that's about it. The action there was nothing that even really remotely seemed all that interesting. And action-wise, like in-ring performance, it was pretty bad. Jerry Lynn and Chris Candido was actually the best match out of the 4 matches on the card. Jerry Lynn defeated Chris Candido in this match. Unfortunately, because Chris Candido at the end of the match did suffer an injury on his arm, which Jerry Lynn went ahead and took advantage of and applied the armbar on him to get the submission, but he instantly let go of the hold once he tapped out. He did not go ahead. He was very much sportsmanlike. He didn't try to name or injure him even more than he already was. A lot of sportsmanship was involved in this match. A very good story was being told through Joey Styles. He was explaining that Justin Credible has been on a rampage destroying people's careers, especially Whipwreck at that time. About a couple of months ago, he actually, his Whipwreck got his leg injured, and he went about the wrong way and pretty much continuously attacked his leg, injuring it even more, and doing his finishing maneuver and trying to pretty much put him out of commission altogether. So very good storytelling on Joey Styles' part, and Jerry Lynn and Chris Candido was absolutely amazing. I really enjoyed it. There was one botch spot on this match where Jerry Lynn was trying to do a flip and in the audience while Chris Candido was there. But unfortunately, he kind of messed up and hit his stomach right on the guardrail, which was pretty insane. He must have been extremely hurt from that move. Probably knocked his wind out of him practically for a few moments for a little while. But overall, this match was outstanding, awesome, and very enjoyable to watch. If anything, out of this whole thing, if you guys wanted to catch this episode, if you didn't care about watching the whole thing, this match is definitely well worth, highly recommended by me to watch, because it was a very fun, entertaining, and back and forth action, and you didn't know how it was going to end until it ended. But unfortunately, the injury kind of fucked the whole result of the match up. But overall, definitely great match. 4 out of 5 stars. Definitely well worth your time to watch. I think the match went probably about 10 minutes long. So it was definitely not too long, but it was also a good match on top of it. Al Snow versus Amish Roadkill. This match wasn't so bad either. It was actually pretty darn good. A lot of hardcore action occurred in this match. Chairs were being used. Things were going on. And, of course, Al Snow won with head. Which, by the way, I don't know why Al Snow didn't become super popular in ECW and became the ECW World Champion. I do know that later on, I think the same year, he actually does get a World Championship title match against Shane Douglas. But that's about it, and then he just moved on to WWF, and that was the end of that. This match actually was pretty darn good, too. It was pretty much average action that occurred in this match, so I give it a 3 out of 5 stars. But yeah, this is another decent match that you could definitely tune into and not be bored of. The last match was actually the main event, which was Just Incredible versus the Great Zack. I can't pronounce the name. It's a Japanese wrestler. But he performed very well in this match. Really enjoyed the action that occurred in this match as well. Again, this as I said, outside of one match out of the 4, the rest of the card was just really outstanding to watch. The majority of this show was pretty damn awesome. But yeah, Just Incredible pretty much went about doing the same exact thing that he did to Mikey Whipwreck in his match with him, and he tried to do the same thing to this the Great Zack. I can't pronounce the damn name. I do apologize about that, but he's a good Japanese wrestler, and he tried to injure him too with his knee, and the guy was actually coming back and looked like he might have walked away victorious. But unfortunately, that wasn't the case. He had his bodyguard help him out too. They used chairs on his leg numerous times, and then finally hit a tornado tombstone pile driver that Just Incredible would hit within ECW at the time. So this match I definitely give a 3.5 out of 5 stars. Still really good action in this match. Just Incredible's opponent was actually performing very well. I don't know if the injury was real or not, or he was just selling it. If he was selling it, he was doing an outstanding job on that, and acting very well as an injured performer. So very good action that occurred in this match. As I said before, 3.5 out of 5 stars. Overall, the show was a 3.5 out of 5 stars. So, I mean, really, this was a very good episode. I really enjoyed watching it. And if anything, if you guys have the WWE Network, I would definitely recommend January 12th, 1998 Hardcore, ECW Hardcore television episode. It's episode 247, by the way. So I definitely would catch this episode out because it is fucking awesome, full of great action, and it was just unbelievable to watch. Worth every 45 minutes of your time, except for that one match. But I mean, if you don't mind the competitors in the match, there was some good names in there. But the match just wasn't that interesting to me. But it might be different from your point of view. But I definitely would check it out. Anyway, at this time, leave your comments and opinions down below. I'd definitely love to hear back from you guys, as always. And layeth the smack down on that subscribe button. And have a great day, guys. Bye.